Hey everybody, Successful Six here back for another Saving Saturday. So of course this is our second week in a row, and we're really excited to keep this going because anytime you can save is a great thing. So let's just go ahead and get started with our haul for today. This week was a pretty good week considering it was very laundry centered for a lot of the deals. And just a few tips before I get into it. I actually made a bunch of sticky notes. So I made sticky notes for each deal I was grouping on the accounts, and then I made my little master list and then just marked it off as I went by. Other things, don't be afraid to get close because the couponing community is a lot more inviting. And I mean, I think extreme couponers kind of gave it a a kind of intimidating feel. But I've met a friend today, and I met him last week, and then we kind of worked, and she's awesome. So you'll find a friend couponing because most of the time you're there for the same deals. You work together. It might be you and another person, and y'all might get the lot. Like we was getting all the last of the two things, or we would split it and divide it, and we would help each other out with a deal. She sent me 3 coupons, so things like that are just things you wouldn't expect. So definitely approach it with kindness. Don't be intimidated. There's a lot of friendly people out there. So let's get started into the haul. Sorry. So we started off with this Suavitel fabric conditioner / softener, and we just started with the basic one on this deal, Clump. Our tried and true Snuggle, of course, they came into 63 cents, I think. This was the big steal of this week. The Glade or the Glade warmer with the one insert, the one refill. These came out to $1 this week. If you run your coupon right, they were $3 and $2 off, so they were $1. That was pretty good. I messed up this in my initial deal. There was Unstoppables. So some stores carry a $3 Unstoppable. My store didn't, but they had the $6 pack. So you would think that if you buy one $6 pack, it would count the same and it would knock off the $4 because it was $4 off on Unstoppable. Or you could buy the cans, but the cans are $4, so this was a better deal, the $3 ones. But I think it only works if you run $3. So of course, every time you're not gonna be perfect, and I'll talk about how I won later with that at another store. We went with the Schwick. They were out of the Skintimate things, but that's the same deal we talked about from last week. This Crest scope, which was a 2.7 for $1 off. It only came to $1. Shout out to the dollar aisle. So that was free. Our Colgate Max Fresh, that was $2 off. And then our Oral-B. So my store didn't have the $3 Oral-B's. They had the $5 Oral-B's, but they were still $3 off this week. So these were $2. And with the $5 off coupon, everything kind of took off about 30-40 cents. So this first deal was $27.50 of retail value, and before tax I ended up paying $9.75 plus tax. So it was $2 of tax. I just don't include the tax so you guys can just know the raw numbers, because your tax will always be different wherever you watch. Alright, so I went for a smaller but more powerful deal with this one. Of course, we start off with that Suavitel. Suavitel was a big ticket item this week. We went Tide, so this Tide was eligible for the pods, or you could have hit I think it was a 64-ounce bottle, and I'll talk about that. I'll be specific in the next one. But these Tide pod bags, the Cascade was the larger item. It was $2 off these 38 or 30 plus counts. So these ended up being $8. Of course, another Snuggles, and then another warmer. So these were both $1 a piece. So this one ended up being $25.20. So pretty much $25 exact before coupons, and then after the amount before tax was $9.48. So again, similar type deals and similar type value. This was my win for this week. I really wanted this deal. I wanted it so bad. The store I regular at did not have it. These Suavitels, they had 2 of them, so I got the last 2 from that store. But I was like, man, I tried to substitute. Dollar General had a 2 for $4 thing. It didn't hit right. You would end up paying double the amount for less of the value. So I went to another store, and lo and behold, they had 13 Suavitels. So I just got the Morning Sun, and I just went with 3 of these. This was my big deal because these were $3 for, I think it came out to $2.50 off each of them. So I ended up paying $2 for all of these together. That was amazing. This was the Arm & Hammer, sorry. So Arm & Hammer, how much was that on Hammer? I think this was like $3 or $2 off. And this was the other Tide option. So I just always try to do 2 if I can, if I do a multiple deal. So I'll do like maybe a bag and like if I would have done the spray bottle and then I would have done the Car Unstoppables. I try to mix it up so I get most bang for my buck. But yeah, it was the 37 ounce. So this was the 37 ounce. It was $2 off. So that ended up being a little bit less than $2.50. So this is where I won. So I had a lovely lady at the register tell me, because something happened with the Dollar General deals this week where the 5 off 25 like wasn't always striking right. But I think it was because some of the deals didn't stack correctly. So this was the deal I talked about in the first bundle, where it was the $4 off of the 2 Unstoppables. But she was like, you have to buy 2 packs, not you know, just 1 pack of 2. So when I ended up, before I had this one, it was like $16 of retail value. And then I was like, man, I added, that's why you see these 2 things. Sometimes I'll throw in something for $1. So I threw it in. She was like, maybe you need to get over. So this was $1. So this made it be 25. Then she was like, maybe you need to go over $1. Threw this in. It was over $1. And it still was like 17 bucks. When she rung this up, it ended up being 13. Well, really 12.25 before tax, but retail value, this was $32.25. So if I take these off, this was a $30 deal that you got for 10. This was my win for the week. Man, oh man, if you missed out on this deal, I'm sorry. This was the one I loved. But together, let's talk about the big numbers. All of this was $84, a little bit over $84 of retail value that we got for $31.25. So this was a big win. This was my first week doing 3. I like it. Of course, the more you do, like you notice, like if I could have chose, I would have just done 3 of these. But, you know, you have your stocking, things like that. So like to get 9 of these would have been kind of tough, but you never know. It's a mixed bag. So let's kind of push to a separate segment. This is a bigger thing for me. We actually have another thing that wasn't affiliated with Dollar General. So Home Depot, I've been wanting this grill forever. I've wanted this grill since last year, I think in September. Home Depot had a sale on this $500 Masterbuilt 560 series, which they called the series based off the square foot of cooking area, for $100 off. So I saved $100 on this $500 grill and ended up paying a little bit over $400. It was amazing. I'm just very thankful that they had this deal. Shout out to my folks. They're awesome. So this was a pretty big week. This was a pretty big purchase for me. I don't like to buy big things unless I can get a deal or kind of squeeze, or if it's a bundle worth of value. So this is a big step for me, but I'm very happy with the purchase. Stay tuned, more to come. So watch some future videos, and you may see Smokey Bear. So we're trying to decide if we're going to call it. Right now it's Smokey Bear. I was thinking Smokey Joe. So maybe you all can let us know in the comments what you think. Smokey Bear, Smokey Joe, and then, you know, whatever gets the most likes we'll go with. So that's the name for now. That's it. I've been talking long enough. Thank you for tuning into another Saving Saturdays. Please remember to like, subscribe, and comment. And blessings to you upon your saving adventures. Peace.